Art Goes to School of the Delaware Valley. This educational program is brought to you by Art Goes to School, making fine art accessible to elementary school children since 1962. The Sources of Country Music by Thomas Hart Benton. Lesson highlights: regionalism, realism, musical instruments, and history. The Sources of Country Music by Thomas Hart Benton. This mural painting was created in 1975 and is found at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum in Nashville, Tennessee. Thomas Hart Benton was a regional artist with a passion for realism. Extensive research went into each of his paintings to ensure historical accuracy. Many of Benton's paintings are murals that can be found on the walls of state buildings, museums, and presidential libraries. Music was a passion of Benton's, and many of his works depict musicians and musical scenes. He was also an accomplished harmonica player himself. The Sources of Country Music illustrated the folk songs that arrived with English, Scotch, and Irish settlers. These tunes were initially accompanied by fiddles, then later banjos from the Deep South, guitars from the Western Plains, and dulcimers from Appalachia. Song styles also became integrated. Depicted here are ballads, gospel hymns, blues melodies, Western songs, barn and square dances, river music, and railroad songs. These styles have become one pulse as the mural seems to rock and sway as one. Can you find all the musical instruments pictured above? The cowboy in the forefront of the painting is the famous country music star Tex Ritter. Here we see a photograph of him on the right. The mural was in fact dedicated to Tex since he was instrumental in commissioning the work and died before it was completed. The train in the painting was modeled after the Cannonball Express that was driven and wrecked by the legendary Casey Jones. The Sources of Country Music is an example of regionalism, art that represents scenes of everyday life in rural settings, especially in the American Midwest. What does the painting tell us about daily life of the time? In what ways is this life different from today? Where do you see music played in the painting? How do people interact? Can you tell that people are singing and dancing? What is your favorite scene? We see a painting of Thomas Hart Benton in the upper right corner. Benton was a leading member of the regionalist art movement and was best known for his public murals, like our painting, The Sources of Country Music. I hope you enjoyed our Art Goes to School portfolio presentation. For more information on Art Goes to School, how to become a volunteer, or how to share our program with others, please go to our website at www.artgoestoschool.org. Thank you.